Ah, it's beautiful. Ooh. Hello there. Everyone's loving EU5 at the moment, playing their favorite countries and destabilizing Europe, but the best country is, as yet, untouched. Why play the Spanish with their colonizing and rampant silver inflation when you can play in the Americas? The Aztecs in 1337 are a teeny tiny little city, surrounded by bigger boys and literally a vassal, but has tons of custom events, loads of unique research, and a stonking great army. Can I take the Aztecs, survive doom, and build up to resist the Spanish invasion, and somehow get Insititution so we can learn what a horse is? Like the video and subscribe to find out. Plus, use my link in the description and comments or my code Aldrahill at checkout to get EU5 yourself. It really helps support the channel. Alright, here we are. Where are we? Here we are. We are Tenochtitlan. That's right, our name is literally Tenochtitlan. We are the tiny little city right on Lake Texcoco. And unfortunately, we're quite weak at the start. We are actually a vassal of the larger Tepenacanacapahan. I'm doing my best. But we do start in a very advantageous position because we actually begin with warriors, jaguar warriors, making us absurdly powerful compared to anybody else. However, it's not just straight up conquering. We are, of course, the Aztecs, or will be, so we follow the Nahua religion. So we have all kinds of crazy things. We have to complete all 8 of these religious focuses to be able to finally reform our society. And this is absolutely necessary because we have the Altepetl government reform, which, alongside giving us the ability to centralize easier and get slaves, means we can't take land in peace deals. So we gotta get rid of that desperately, but it's gonna take genuinely hundreds of years to do this, just in time for the Spaniards to arrive. Start the research train with organized religion, get some literacy, definitely need that, and follow it up with loyalty of subjects under tributary system, because we're gonna have a lot of vassals. Start absolutely taxing the hell out of our estates as much as we can, up to about 40%, because we need the money. We start out with basically no cash at all, which is really annoying. Not counting the tribes, they're useless. And it's entirely because we're buying food, which is really annoying, and we start with way too much stuff in Tenochtitlan, though we do have marketplaces, which is nice. Our initial trades will just try to export some gold and import a bit of food, because we're starving to death. We get to pick a religious aspect, and to be honest, while they all seem pretty cool, I really just want the research progress because it allows you to get way ahead of everyone else around you. And for the religious focuses, we want to do legal reforms first, because it just gives us legalism, which is insanely good, as well as an extra cabinet seat. Very vital. And then we'll get institute flower wars so we can more easily attack everyone else around us. And then raise sacrifice rate, and the rest we'll do as we go. Straight away get a spy network so we can start to justify onto our overlord, rival our neighbor so we can more easily beat them up, and hire anyone who's any kind of decent cabinet member, though we don't have a lot for them to do right now. Stability it is. An incredibly important thing we need to do, we need to rescind communal lands, because it gives us monthly progress 0.2 to decentralization, and we need to become centralized. It's going to take over 100 years, but it's quite literally mandatory. So sorry guys, deal with it. We also have such little money that we can actually just bribe the peasants back into happiness. It only costs like 3 ducats, so it's fine. Here you go. No need to be so pissed all the time. A big limitation for our economy is that a lot of the goods that we desperately need, no one makes. This marketplace is operating at only 50% efficiency because we don't have enough paper or jewelry. So we need to make that, and I don't think anyone actually has any. Yeah, there's none. There's truly nothing here. So it's a great example of a country you can actually bootstrap an economy with, but it's going to be unpleasant for a little while. I've got to take everything down as well. Got to afford everything. We're broke. And by the way, though it doesn't actually say it, each of the religious focuses has its own unique way of calculating how much progress you get. All of them scale based on your crown power and your ruler's tolerability, but some of them are actually based on other things, like increased militarism. I think actually it's how many jaguar warriors you have. So you do want to get certain ones later on. Yeah, we can't pay for festivities. We're completely broke. We don't know what money is. We're already taking massive debts. I'm sorry. Oh, they've started to annex us. My goodness, my friend. No. We're coming for you. We're also just going to start spamming parliaments to get expand gravel road network. We cannot possibly afford a road, but the main thing is it pushes us towards centralization, which is something we desperately need. So yes, please. All right, Independence Casus Belli. Let's freaking go. We've got Jaguar warriors. We're ready. Also, it looks like the northern vassal got annexed as well, which is great. He annexed the other one first. Gonna make sure to do the independence one and not the resist annexation, because you cannot vassalize them for some reason. As long as you use this CB, you can do subjugate neighbor native, but we're getting ahead of ourselves. First, we have to beat them. We have 2,000 levies, which is really strong, but the main thing is we're going to have to rush over there to the north as fast as we can, making sure to use our general. And it would appear that they've not raised any troops. They didn't really get a chance. So, all right, let's just keep sieging them. We've got to make sure we siege every single territory, because when we do, we get slaves. They actually do enslave the enemy. Something very, very valuable for us. I know, it sounds bad, but it's worth it, I promise. We have a beautiful event to carve a new dynasty, get some legitimacy, or I can become a conqueror, which reduces separatism. And that'd be really great, but separatism isn't going to apply because I'm never going to be able to conquer anything. It's going to take hundreds of years before I can conquer things, and I'm already massively belligerent, so I'll just take the legitimacy, thank you. For some reason, the neighboring country, Choclamiclo, they decided to join them in their war, but then they forgot to raise their troops, so now I'm just sieging them as well. Bye! They're continuing to call more and more people in, but I'm just going to separate piece this guy. And we're going to get a new vassal straight away. Our very first vassal, war reps and max money. They tried to siege me down, but I just destroyed their entire army because my units are way stronger. Obscene. Now, we are somewhat limited by what we can take. We really shouldn't take too much, otherwise our diplo capacity will explode. It would be higher, but unfortunately we got a random event giving us covert actions of -1. That'll go away in 6 years, so no biggie, but we still don't want too much. We're just going to separate piece absolutely everybody that we can. Please go away. Chalco will become my vassal. This is very important because Chalco is one of the only silver provinces in the entire freaking area until we expand further outward. And then over here, we will vassalize our lord. Sometimes they don't annex the one that's here because this guy's actually supposed to be another vassal, but they did. Really would have preferred if that didn't happen, but hey. We're also going to take over the market center, so it goes to our capital. Important. And there we go. We control a huge stretch of territory. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. Now, we are 338% over the limit, of course. Don't worry, we can up our diplo spending, pare this down like crazy, and immediately build some maize because we're all starving to death for some reason. We can also use some of our money to just pay off the debt that we enforced them to take, which is very funny. And there we go. Even though it says with such low diplomatic capacity, everyone still loves me, and we're making a big pile of money from having vassals. And now we can sit for a little while we prepare our next conquests. And this is the game. We are now going to be endlessly expanding and conquering, very slowly annexing, because every territory we own will give us doom. We naturally lose 0.05 doom a month right now from stability and legitimacy, but because we have a city, it's 0.03. So every new thing we get gives us more doom. So we can't control too much. We just need to have a lot of vassals. We're also just going to try and improve relations as much we can so these guys don't hate us as much because, you know, we did invade them. Stability is also a problem. We really need as much stability as possible, so I'm just going to throw a big pile of money at it. I just lost some from a negative event that took away a lot of our inflation. Inflation basically makes everything more expensive, and you really don't want too much. And that's the Age of Renaissance, and we have a few decisions. Do we want to be administrative, diplo, or military? To be honest, none of them are particularly that good for me. There's like a little bit more monthly diplomats. Yeah, we'll go diplo. Let's go. Main thing we need to focus on is expanding into the correct RGOs. Like, we desperately needed that silver, and there's more food, and I'd really like to get towards that gold, because without that gold, our minting efficiency is gonna be bad. I also really want this copper, but sadly, it's a big country. We also want to expand into territories that share our culture, the green ones, so we're gonna kind of focus on that. Please stop giving me negative events. Stop it. Just killing my stability for no reason. Why are you like this? And in terms of bootstrapping an economy, we're gonna keep building maize. But the main thing we want to do is build marketplaces. Marketplaces give us the ability to trade and make us money. We also want to be investing in scriptoriums when we can afford it and when we can make the things we need, but also we need weaponry because almost everything here isn't working because there isn't enough weaponry. And as natives, we can actually access a totally unique method of production, which is obsidian weapon makers using gems. But I need the tech for that, so actually maybe we should be rushing that. We also can't make marketplaces until we have glass, so we need to invest in glass, and then we also need libraries. It's a whole thing. We just need to be able to afford it. It's going to take a little while. More diplo capacity. Excellent. We can probably pay a bit less then. Very good. We just need to be making sure that they stay loyal to me. Alright, that's just not fair. Xochimilco has had a noble rebellion. They are now Xochimilco nobles. The nobles, of course, will instantly win because it's a one-province minor. Oh, you can't be a one-province minor anymore. These are locations. Lord Lambert calls them unique location minors. Let's go for that. But this means that they are now independent. They're no longer my vassal, and I can't interject. Come on. Yep, they're now just completely free. They've just instantly become free. Oh, that's really lame. That was mine. I have to revassalize them, don't I? I'm only having daughters, so I think I'll I'll just keep marrying in desperate hope of getting another son, please. Although the heir is now intelligent. That's pretty good. I'm so glad that EU5 has kept the creative insults. Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelled of elderberries. Get wrecked. So many cool, unique events. The new fire ceremony. Problem with this is a great way to remove doom. I have no doom, but I do get renewal of life, and that would be really great. But again, don't have any doom. Basically useless. We'll just do the cheapest one. Thank you. Right, let's bring these guys back into the fold. They are going to call in this massive country. It's a bit annoying. But of course, because we have standing troops and no one else does, we can just get to them before they even raise their levies. Oh, it's just perfect. And there we go, we've tripled the size of our country again because I vassalized both of them. And the funny thing is, they themselves have 2 vassals, which means that I don't actually get the overcapacity limit from them because they don't count as my vassal. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Now we just need to slowly work on annexing them to grow so that we get more Diplo rep. Also, we're going to get another point of Diplo capacity back once covert actions expires, which is really annoying. Only like another 10 months, it's fine. Keep bootstrapping an economy, get a tools guild, because literally no one's making tools. It's fine. At least we're making a lot of money, mostly from vassals. 7.61 ducats entirely coming from that. So much of it is the war reps. Oh my god. Oh, look at that. We have so much Diplo capacity now. Perfect. As long as you don't get that terrible event, you'll be fine. I can also probably turn down my Diplo spending a bit. Yes, we're finally making weaponry because we can use obsidian. Can this please actually make my weaponry places like the teleport chalet actually work? No, because we still desperately don't have enough weaponry. Okay, we just need to keep building more. Also, remove the means of production from our lower class. I'm very sorry, but it's just not okay. You gotta go. Sadly, one big problem with playing in the new world, parliaments are basically useless. There's almost no way to pass them because the agendas aren't there for some reason. So you basically just lose 7 stability, but everyone's getting all pissed now, so I suppose I will have to do it. I'll do support state because it's useful and will give me more crown power while we wait. Look, I have no agenda, so it's guaranteed to fail. Okay. Why am I only having daughters? Please, can you have a son? I'm begging you. Oh, you've had twins. You've had twin daughters. Okay. Finally got the temple expansion event. Oh my god, it increases progress for reforms by 0.2. The name doesn't work, but don't worry about it. That's going to speed me up massively. Oh, a son. It's a shame he's so young, but it's fine. Oh. Okay, I was really worried because I didn't have any sons. I've now had 3 sons in 6 months. What have I been up to? It's a shame I'm really old. And we now have legal reforms, an extra cabinet seat, and 100% towards legalism. Oh yeah, another son. This instantly makes us no legalism. Oh yeah, we know what legalism is. We know what laws are. This is going to increase our research progress, but more importantly, gives us access to more government reforms and hospitals, which we will definitely need later. Our very first annexed territory, maximum control of 92. Oh my god. And it makes silver. We're just going to build so much of this, man. One big peril with having played the game before release is that things were still changing, and one of them is minting and inflation. It used to be a massive moneymaker to own a single silver or gold province, but now, because I'm making a lot of silver and a lot of my economy is silver, I'm getting 0.11% inflation a month, even if I do nothing, even if I don't mint in the slightest. So this silver is actually tanking my economy, but I will expand shortly as soon as I annex this guy. Oh, just tripling the size of my country. Beautiful. That is going to make such a difference. Ooh, I'm starving to death. Why are we starving? Oh, it is winter. Okay, I think we need to invest in our food RGOs. Our northern neighbor just completely full annexed someone. Hang on, how did they do that? Oh, they are not an Azteca. They don't have our stupid royal decree. All right, let's just vassalize them. Screw them. You guys suck. You're mean. Every city increases my doom by 0.03. And if I annex this big vassal here, it will actually give me a city, which is problematic. And I think with all the other rural locations, I might actually just be able to annex all of these without incurring any doom at all. I think that's pretty good. For our new government reform, the only thing we care about is crown power. We can have autocracy and get aristocracy bonuses. Okay. Or we can move towards centralization. And yeah, I want that one. I am desperate to move towards as much centralization as possible. You'll see why. Southern vassals expanded, so we're just going to expand into them and just sort of keep attacking them. It is very, very easy to conquer things, and vassals make us money, so let's go. And there's even more vassals. Oh my god, we're growing so strong. That's gonna be so much money. We have like a fabled boy who we took into our care, and now that he's 16, it's time for him to go into battle. Okay, interesting. Damn, I died. So I have a consort regency. That's okay. That's basically fine. This guy's 12. He's only a few years away. That's okay. It'll be all right. It just means that we're going to be a little bit slower for our religious focus because we don't get our ruler's stats to take effect. Lame. Big advantage of getting a new ruler, though. We can do a coronation ceremony, giving him good omens, which is extra slaves, but also monthly doom. And that's really all I care about. It's the doom. I want the doom reduction. Look how much, 0.1 a month. And that gives me the room to annex my other vassals. Oh, the Red Turban Rebellion situation. Why do I know about that? Hello? What are the Red Turbans? What is China? I have never heard of such things. And now we're even bigger. We've annexed all of this. I'm almost all the way to completely surrounding the lake, which is awesome. And we still have minus 0.05 a month doom. That's so good. Just keep going, getting more vassals, because this guy stole this gold province that I really wanted. I wanted that gold, you jerk. Now I have to kill you. You're just so freaking powerful. I've got so many levies. That is a huge vassal I just gained. And though it might be a little bit rude, I'm going to immediately, because his culture is completely different, I'm going to force him to adopt my culture. This obviously makes him really pissed off, but it's very, very important because it makes it a lot easier to annex him later. One thing we really want to look out for is any other country with my government reform. If they've got El Temple, I can actually annex them when I reform my country. There's no easy way to see if someone has the same reform as you. So like, it's not very easy. And I don't think there's actually very many of them, which is really annoying. Oh, this guy is one of them. Okay. You need to be annexed. Yes, we have more than 25 prestige. Finally, we can become a duchy, extra range, more capacity. To be honest, that's about it. It's not that amazing, but still, it's pretty cool. It means we can have even more vassals. Just going to keep gobbling people up. These guys look tasty. Why not in the south? And then my government form so I can eat them. I didn't realize this would put me at war with so many people, but I've just defeated them all. Okay. Ooh, I did not realize what I just did. I just vassalized this guy, and he has this guy as a vassal. They have this guy as a vassal. I didn't realize that. Oh my. I did not realize once more that there's so many alliances. We're now at war with a huge chunk of the continent, and these guys, they're all one country. I'm gonna like triple my size in only a few years. Get back here, stop running around Lake Texaco, and let me eat you. No, don't hit my troops. Go away. And there we go. And with that, we've again doubled in size. Look how big our country is. We own just this bit, and the rest are all vassals. Oh, wow, that's powerful. Let's build some roads, why don't we? Now we get a reduction of monthly doom. This is such an important focus, which means that we're now going down by 0.09 a month. We can definitely start to annex more vassals as soon as they will let me, because they really hate me right now. Hey, I was just justifying on this guy. All right, I guess I'm going to beat the crap out of you. I might not even do anything. I might just let my vassals do it all because screw you. Like, oh, what are you thinking? You're so weak. Well, that was easy. Thanks. Don't forget to put someone in your own family in the cabinet and then promote him to the head of it, because then we get crown head of cabinet and loads of bonuses and crown power. Yeah. And with the annexation of the northern chunk, we actually have a sizable country and we can begin colonization. We still have plenty of extra doom per month, which is fantastic. So let's start exploring and going north a bit, because there's a lot of resources that we don't have access to. Like there's more silver in the north, but also somewhere around here there's some iron. I'd like to work towards that. Okay, for some reason I can't colonize. I'm supposed to be able to. I have the tech that lets me colonize, but there's the button that's normally there isn't there. Maybe because I have the government reform or something? I'm not sure. It's fine. I still have centuries, and I'm going to be done with all of these so quickly. Seriously, by 1450, I will be incredibly powerful. Oh no, my 15-year-old slow son has died. Whatever will I do? Anyway, if you're going to do this, you can open a warpath against an enemy country and just get a really good CB on them. I'm just going to do that. And this guy has like 3 vassals. I'm okay with it. Let's just expand like crazy. Send a little gift so that I can finally begin the annexation process. There's so many vassals, and the problem is they're starting to get disloyal now because their combined strength is a bit bigger than me. So let's work on that. Chip away at some of the smaller ones. Of course, we've still got to beat people up. Absolutely. We still have to fight. Like, come on. One more vassal wouldn't hurt though, right? Come on. Isn't it fun to see our colors? God damn, do the Azteca use a ton of weaponry. It's just absolutely gobbling it up. And actually, I think the reason, yeah, it's because common militias means that the peasants are allowed weapons. They're eating all of my weapons. I mean, I said stop, but at the same time, it's increasing my levy, so never mind. You go right ahead. Whoa, the Maya are really growing. Damn. Okay, since the Maya are growing really, really strong, let's try to curtail their advance and attack the Yukadaza. We vassalize them. That way, they can't go too far north. I guess I gotta keep building up my army to try and dwarf everyone's confidence that they can beat me, because I'm getting a bit of disloyalty. Having some disloyal vassals, probably because I have, 7 times my landmass in vassals. Oh, we died again. Yes, please, give me those good omens. I need it, because our doom is not good. 0.01 a month, and I'm about to annex another vassal. Uh-oh. I actually can't annex this guy. I'm not going to have enough doom. I still have to finish this one. That's going to take 11 years, and then we got to do the final one, which will take another 10 years. Yep, can't do it. Can't do it. Sorry. Cancel annexation. Okay, it's been 20 years. I've been quietly expanding. We have a huge chunk of Central America now. Look at that. It's just beautiful. We've been colonizing. I've been building towns just a little bit because I'm trying to keep my doom meter as low as I can. I'm technically going up a little bit because I annexed a vassal in the south. I've been giving away territories to keep me below the doom limit, and I've started to colonize. For some reason, I can only colonize this state. I can't colonize up here. I can't colonize these bits here. I have no idea why. It's just what it is. Now we are continuing to expand, and I'm trying to build as many tools and stonemasonries as we can because look how many I've built. Because we're just so desperate for stone, it's like we have none. And we have completed all of the religious focuses except for the last one, adopt omitedul, which is the most important because when we finish it, we get estate satisfaction, education of heirs, and monthly doom. Monthly doom! So good. That's going to mean I can annex more vassals and become even more powerful. We're also so rich that I've decided to lower my taxes. Why not? Let's just give them a 60% estate satisfaction. I literally do not need the money. I am so rich. Oh god, the lake just attacked me. Not cool, bro. Not cool. Let's spend some money. I was just saying how rich I am. Oh no. Put the taxes back up. Put them back up. Never mind. Will centralizing yields benefits? Oh, monthly control and tax efficiency. Does that mean we are actually centralized? I haven't checked in a few years. Yes, we are. We are 60 towards centralization. This is amazing. We need to be 80 to fulfill our reform society disaster, which we'll see in a few years. So that's fantastic. I didn't realize we were doing so well. And it's now the age of discovery, which means that the colonists from Europe can start arriving within the next couple decades. Just gonna go admin because we're gonna be trying to annex quite a lot of this before they get here. I'm also desperately trying to get all of my controlled locations to be cores, which means they have to have at least 50% of my primary culture. It's just this one in this province that doesn't have it, but he's almost there. It's really important because it gives a really nice amount of maximum control from 0 to 14, which is a lot of money. We're reaching the point now where mass expanding RGOs isn't making any more money or very much money at all because there's just not enough people to buy it. We're too limited by what's around us. But don't worry, we're gonna expand soon. There it is. Adopt Omateo is done. It's time for the hardest thing in the entire game. Reform society. We will now enter this disaster. We will remove our government reform. This gets rid of our government reform here, which disallows us from taking land, and replaces it with a better one that has 33% crown power. What the hell? And we annex everybody who has this government form. So I vassalized every single person in Central America with this exact government form. So I get to expand massively. Let's do it. Reform society. And here it is. 100% chance to appear every month. That's kind of weird it didn't just trigger instantly. I gain monthly doom, rebel growth, and a push to centralization, which is very nice. The worst, though, is the state satisfaction equilibrium is really, really low. It could be worse. We flat lose 20 stability because we're trying to fix our country. We're losing big piles of money. Big problem is that we need to have 80 centralization, and we've only got 60. And our drift is 0.51, and you can never have your drift push you more than 100 times what your drift is. So I can't be push more than 51. So that's really problematic. I don't know where I'm going to get 20 from. Well, we can get a little bit by putting a parliament in our capital, doing something we can definitely pass, like increasing ties to neighbors, and get our very, very best guy here and change societal values towards centralization. 82. Okay, it is indeed going to push to 82.49. It's going to take a few years, but it's happening. Let's go. We're also gaining a bit of doom, so I am, in fact, going to go to our estates. And I'll be keeping this held back with our ceremonial tax exemptions. We can get a small reduction of monthly doom by reducing the tax for the Burher estate. Absolutely. Worth it. I can't tax the maximum anyway. Sorry, estates, I need to tax you, so I don't care. You're gonna have to just deal with being pissed off. Oh, everything's fine. We do actually get events that do push us towards centralization. Oh, we lose 20 stability if we need it, though. Oh my god. My children, we must leave. My children, where will you go? God, there's so much text. Basically, we're being echoed in the night by a spectral woman's urging. I'm gonna say we are doomed. I don't want to hit all of that doom hit. I think I can get quite a lot of the centralization by just waiting. This is is why I saved up so much money, but right now I still think I'm gonna run out. There we go. Legitimacy at 100. We're no longer paying for it, so we are no longer in horrible debt. Let's just keep saving up. We're spending so much on stability fixing. Ow. Oh, there's so many events. Look at this. The Feast of the Flaying of Men. Ugh, flay the slaves. Oh, we lose opinion from everybody. We sacrifice all prisoners of war, but we lose all that doom that we had. Oh, thank goodness. So our stability can start to really go up. Oh, I can sacrifice slaves to get even more centralization. Is happening. We are at 75. We're so close. Oh, yes. For a mere 1,000 people, I can get renewal of life and monthly doom reduction. Very kind of you. And there it is, the final push towards centralization, giving us the 80 we need. No, I do not want to grant banal lordship to them. I will take it. Let's go. Stability and estates issues, but it's fine, probably. It's fine. An artist who died 27 years ago, his now famous piece of artwork has apparently been smudged by a cat walking across it. What? Oh, I just gained free satisfaction art quality. Yeah, I'll take it. Oh, and we died. Ow, ow, that's not good. We have a new Atoni. It's fine. Sacrifice and get good omens. It's okay. Everything's fine. It doesn't actually matter. There's not really that big a deal when you die, thankfully. Just keep appeasing the gods to lose doom anytime it goes above 15. It's gonna be fine. We're so close. We're over halfway there now. And we can expand gravel network, which pushes us once more 10 towards centralization. Yes, let's go. Oh, and by the way, we have literally nothing to research because we have no embraced institutions other than legalism, and nothing can spread to us until the Europeans get here. We're just sitting on nothing for ages. And there's no benefit to just holding on to a ton of research. So I sit here. And there it is. We did it. We sat through 10 years of pretty unpleasant events, some stability hits and other things. Got into debt a little bit, but we've managed to make it out without any rebellions or any collapse. Just by pushback from various sources from our foes, we have reformed. We get 20 stab, we get the new government form, and we annex everybody. All right, let's just take a look at our little vassals. Okay, look at how many little vassals we have. Now, annexing Chutlia, Tepeyaksak, annexing Huetoshon Zinko. Oh my god, Zotlan, Kwatokcho. Okay, how many vassals am I annexing? What's going on? Oh my god, look how chunky we are now. Our population is now almost 4 million. What? Oh god. Okay, what's our doom gonna be? It's now going up by 0.08 a month, so we actually can't really afford that. Ow. And it will get completed in a year. We'll have the new government form in a year. Even more crown power, more government reforms. Fantastic. And state satisfaction is slowly fixing itself. Get a parliament, because if you're not aware, while parliament is happening, everyone gets increased monthly change towards their satisfaction equilibrium in your states. So very important for being able to get back up to the correct level. We're gonna bring everyone back to 50%, I think, which should hopefully, yes, make us very, very rich. That is a lot of doom from cities and towns. Let's check our location ranks. Obviously, we got a bunch of towns over here. I think that's actually it. We actually don't have any other towns, so it is just a bunch of other locations. Okay. I think we can probably hold on to it for a little while. The doom shouldn't be that bad. Oh my god, and then it gives me cores on all of them. Oh, wow. Okay, that's really nice. Cool. I think we should also try to annex some of the really small vassals we've got. Like, I don't really care about some of these really tiny ones. Oh, wow. Why does everyone freaking hate me? Literally everyone hates me. That's not good. We're going to get more and more money as well, because all of these places are going to start working towards 20% or 12% control because of being integrated. Satisfaction's a little bit low. It's just going to take a few months, and then we're going to become powerful. Let's give some locations we don't care about to our vassals. Why not? Make it a bit easier to control everything. Oh, and we do also have a bunch of towns here. I have like no control over this area at all. There's basically no reason for me to have a town here. Let's just delete it. Oh, it has separatism. Ah, damn. We're going to be so heavy on vassals, I guess we should probably try to get diplomatic capacity, because we're going to need it. For some reason, I can still reform society. I'm just going to ignore that. Probably a bug. And we're just going to open warpaths and just kind of gobble up these really tiny leftover bits. Like, there's really no reason to even worry ourselves. It's fine, but it's just good to polish off as many tiny countries as exist. What? The peace cost is 1 billion, because, oh my god, war gold shows superiority. Because it's a flower wars, I can't do anything. Oh my god. That's terrible. Okay, I literally can't take it, so I guess I'll just take money and have them kill nobles or something. What? That sucks. And humiliate. There we go. We can just do claims, and that's how we will expand and conquer. Let's do it. Okay, whoa, they have like 7,000 men. I have 56. What on earth? Okay. Well, that was easy. Yeah, I just conquered and gobbled up 1 billion things. I didn't expect that that would be so easy. Let's give this to our lovely vassal, because why not? Woo! Woo! And I guess let's make another vassal as well, because I can't possibly hold this much land. It'll cripple me. Another parliament? Let's start chipping away at Maya. How dare you be big and powerful? You're dead to me. Okay, I think I'm just really powerful. Maya has no troops. Oh, there we go. 54,000. Oh my god. Yes, our first great victory. Our first real battle. Brilliant. These two superpowers, the Aztecs and the Mayas. You're done, kid. Their armies are all broken up into 3 so I can pick them off one by one. I think this will do for a peace deal. Why not? Lots of territory. Oh, so much. 3 councillors and 3 provinces to integrate. Nice. It's now all going to be a balancing act because we're by default gaining quite a bit of doom, but I need to keep annexing vassals. So I'm going to get up to around 10 or 15 doom, appease the gods, get up to 15 doom again, and then attack another enemy country, and then repeat the cycle until the Europeans arrive. Spam out building roads absolutely everywhere. Everything needs a road. Every single tile. Slowly working on annexing all of our vassals as well, especially the small ones. I really want to build like a nice centralized hub, especially because I need 244 locations. It's got a ton of doom. Let's open a warpath. That's probably the best thing to do. Flower Wars time. Just forcing them to kill all their nobles. And that removes all of our doom. More roads. Endlessly more roads. Can't take any land from the Maya because they keep giving me this would fracture us too much penalty. So I'm just going to release all of their vassals and a bunch of their land, because then I can just beat up lots of smaller constituent countries for fun. I'm realizing that it's just taking too long to get so many vassals and annex them. I think I'm just going to start releasing some vassals and full annexing them. Like Koloman, I think I'm just going to kill him. Like, I need the territory to be able to form the country. So I might just do that. I might just cancel the vassal status and then in 10 years full annex him. Let's go. It takes a very long time to actually annex anyone, unfortunately, but, like, I don't care. I'll just start chipping away. Best way to reduce doom, just keep killing people. Every time you kill a pop, you get a lot of doom reduction. Ooh, look at this. The rise of Excoatl. This is meant to be Montezuma. Yes, between 1502 and 1520. Okay, this is the guy who gets absolutely obliterated by the colonists. And it actually gives us a brand new one. He becomes our new Tlatoni. His time will come soon. Oh, I'd love to get the stability, but no. His reign will be legendary. This is basically meant to be Montezuma. Really annoyingly, I have to keep doing parliaments or everyone gets all pissed, but it just basically makes me lose 7 stability flat because no one will complete the parliaments. Please. Oh god, I just annexed so many small towns. No, that's gonna drag up my doom generation like crazy. Yeah, I gotta get rid of some of this. I'm real sorry, but it's too many towns. I'm sorry. It's just way too many. And I can't because there's separatism. Uh-oh. I've been building fishing villages on every single one of my available locations. Turns out none of them have been hiring anybody because we don't need fish. So I just haven't been gaining the sailors I've been desperately trying to build. It was going to be really cool and sneaky. I was going to get enough sailors to start exploring from that. But I guess not. Oh, the Maya have so many troops. Crazy. Look at the detail of the fighting. That looks so cool. So they're using bill hooks. I don't think the Aztecs know what bill hooks are. I'm just constantly cycling, attacking the west and the east, just trying to keep my doom down. And also every time it hits 15, doing appease the gods, which I can do every 3 years. We're gonna go back to the piggy bank of Maya, get some doom down and try to get more territories. We only need 89 more and I'm annexing 2 vassals. That'll get me over halfway there. We can do this. Problem is 1512. Where are the Spanish? Endless cycle of stealing tiny bits of land and then having them kill their nobles to pay down my doom. And we've colonized this nice big chunk in the north, so I'm just gonna give it to this vassal so I don't have to pay for it or deal with it. I still have no idea why I can't colonize this. It's very annoying. I'd really like to colonize it. I realize I really don't need ceremonial tax exemptions anymore. Maximum tax is really hurting me. I don't need the monthly doom reduction. I can just add it back if I need. There we go, because I'm able to reduce doom pretty well and I'm already making so much doom. Yeah, that's a lot more money. I need 40 more locations to form Aztec and I am going to annex 36, so I need to conquer 4 more. Okay, I can do this. We're just going to take it from the Maya. Just need a little bit over here in the Yucatan and we'll be good. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Yes, the age of reformation, 1537. Oh my god. And even more importantly, look, it's Castile. They're here. Oh my god. Sadly, that does not give us access to any more technologies. It's still locked behind all of these and none of them are spreading because we still don't really know them. Come on, Spain, get within my range. Oh, they've landed on the peninsula. Oh my god. It's happening. Please spread the institution. Do we know them now? Let's start colonizing this. Yes. Then we'll be touching them. Let's go. Surely now that means we know them. Nope, we still don't know who they are. Okay. Oh my god. Now Castile is having a Castilian nobles rebellion. I can see their capital. Look, I can see it. Please. Oh, it still says outside diplomatic range. No, come on. Maybe they need to form a colonial nation first. 4 locations off. Both of our vassals are annexed. Come on, man. Just win this siege. Finally. Yes, here we go. 4 provinces and the nobles, which gets rid of all of our doom. And here we go. Tlatelolco, I can't pronounce that, of Tenochtitlan becomes the Aztec. Aztec, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to try and pronounce that. Oh my god. That was an ordeal. That was incredible. We are now an empire. This actually gives us an extra cabinet slot, which is fantastic. We can use this to integrate the territories we just grabbed. And now we wait for the Christians to appear because we can't do anything against them for some reason, which is very annoying. Oh, we don't make any liquor to be able to explore. Oh, whoops. We should do that. That's also made us the number 9 great power in the world. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. The problem is we can't do anything now until we get Castile to show up. We also still have the Doom mechanics. There is no way to ever get rid of them. Ignore the fact that button's there. It's just there for some reason. It's a bug. Oh my god. We're the diplomatic hegemon of all the great powers. We have the most diplomatic reputation. Why? Okay, I can influence a country and a diplomatic core. Okay, and there is in fact a new Spain. Oh my god. What do we do here? We attack them. We can influence nation. We have influenced the nation. Please give us your institutions. I have a sneaky little plan. I've built trade offices in New Spain. This gives us a little bit of trade advantage and trade capacity. My hope is that I will be able to import goods from the Cuscatan market. I'm currently trying to import like sand, but my hope is that what will happen is that over time, this will give us their institution growth. I hope that's how it works. I really, really do. But it doesn't look like it is yet. I was doing sand because it looked like they were making sand, but I think I might just need to cancel it and let AI do it itself. You only import institutions from market centers, which is Cuscatan, which is controlled by Maya. That doesn't help me at all, and they're not getting any institution spread. Come on. Give me the institutions. Okay, so unlike in EU4, where once you finish all the reforms, you no longer get ticking doom, in EU5, you just still do. So because I'm still getting ticking doom, I'm dying, and I cannot possibly survive this, so I think I'm going to make the slightly cheesy decision to convert my religion. Yeah, I think this is a pretty cheesy thing I'm going to do, but what am I supposed to do? I literally am not going to be able to survive as the Aztecs. So we're going to convert to Maya. We lose some bonuses. We're going to convert entirely to religion. It's pretty similar to ours, to be honest. We get 10% levy size and slaves working, which is nice. We are going to lose 50 stability, which is not great, but we'll survive. As the Maya, we have religious influence, which is increasing per month because we control various holy sites. We can have religious aspects like our previous ones, which give a variety of really nice things. I'm going to do none of them because I think I might get into a disaster soon. And we can do all kinds of crazy things like sacrificing noble blood to get more religious influence, prepare for a Catuan. Interesting. You can get some really nice bonuses if you prepare for your Catuan with enough religious influence, which is very cool. We can do some pilgrimages and it costs money, but this is a fun way to expand and be a bit stronger. Though it does mean we're going to need to focus heavily on converting everybody to the correct religion now. Yeah, we are now on the way to a disaster, the decline of the empire, which is really, really bad. We have to have at least 0 stability to get rid of this. So we're just going to wait and hope we don't get it because I need to not collapse, please. Oh, I'm losing 1 billion monies. That's not good. This actually removes my incredibly good government reform. I didn't realize it was going to do that, my reform Nahuatl government. So now I'm kind of just a lot weaker. That really killed my crown power. That sucks quite a bit. Not gonna lie. Whoopsie. Oh, by the way, I also timed it so I could do promote state religion in parliament, which is going to give me a lot of satisfaction equilibrium, convert 50,000 people, and give me missionary zeal so I can just convert things a lot faster. Okay, we've got another idea here. We're going to send a big gift to this guy in the south. I've been improving relations for ages. It should now allow me to build... Yes, okay, I can build some trade offices here. Please, I'm going to build 1 billion trade offices because then I can trade with Guamonti. If I can trade with Guamonti into my main market, maybe, just maybe, I can get institution spread. Please. I'm importing salt to Tenochtitlan. Please, is this working? Yes! Oh, it's happening. Let's go. We are importing. We are getting some institutions finally. Oh my god. That took 1 trillion years. Let me tell you. Oh my god. Let's just do like even more. Anything from and to Teyuna. I do not care. We just need to get as much from Teyuna as possible. Will exports also count? Let's see. Because now we're doing several trades. Please. Yes, that increases it. Okay. Okay. We are starting to get institutional spread. Let's go. I mean, this is still going to take 1,000 years. But, oh my god. We're going to do this. Just going to build thousands of marketplaces all over my country. Oh, Khatun celebrated. Oh, tax efficiency. Oh, well, thank you. That was nice. BMI is pretty good. Okay, our capital now has a bunch of reforms. It's weirdly not getting New World Printing Press or Pike and Shot, which is a bit annoying. But banking, professional armies is all there, which means that it will now slowly start to spread over the rest of our empire. But it will take many, many years because although we do have roads and stuff, we don't really have much else. That is pretty annoying. Now and again, you get such an amazing event. This revokes one of the worst estates in the game where you lose 25% trade capacity. And I don't really have to pay very much for it at all. Oh my god. That's just going to give me so much trade capacity. Yeah, I'll take it. Oh, I just gained so much. Oh, wow. That's going to make me like loads more money. Here we go. We're going to take a single loan of 583. We can now embrace feudalism. Let's go. Yes, it tanks our stability, but I don't care because we finally can research things. Can mine iron and coal. Incredible. But the main thing I care about is rushing here to feudalism because it gives you 20% max literacy nobles, extra tactics, estate parliaments, which is literally the whole reason why I'm not able to achieve almost any of my parliaments. Feudal nobility, which is meh, but it doesn't matter. It's progress and it's glorious. We can now have noble cavalry and tribal cavalry. This is interesting because I don't think we have any horses. But hey, we now know what they are and we can use them. Okay, it's January 1600. 263 years into this game. And this is where we are. We were of great power, but we dropped because of a lack of crown power. We're incredibly powerful. We have embraced feudalism, legalism, and Renaissance, and every other one is on its way to spreading. Just not the Age of Reformations ones, because screw us, I guess. But we are genuinely very, very powerful. There doesn't seem to be a lot of mechanics right now for the Spanish AI to attack us or spread their fate or anything like that. Doesn't look like they're using it. And I'm just slowly researching with my very low literacy and starting to colonize the South of America. So I think this is a wonderful place to call it. I could sit here for 200 more years just kind of researching tech and try to catch up, but we're incredibly powerful. I'm really, really happy with this run. Converted away from Aztec because we had to, but hey, let me know in the comments if you think that was too cheesy, but I really think it was the only thing I could do. And I really appreciate you hanging out and watching some Aztec gameplay with me. If you haven't picked up EU5 yourself and want to, I highly recommend you use my link in the description or my code Aldrahill. You get a Steam key and I get a pretty cool cut that doesn't cost you any extra. It's very cool. And make sure to like the video and subscribe for lots more Paradox content coming soon. Gonna be putting a whole variety more of different games on the channel. Thank you very much for watching. I thank all the YouTube members and patrons who so wonderfully support this channel and whose names you will see shortly. Bye-bye.